What's going on, everyone? Hopefully this is working just fine. And we should have game audio now as well. I hope, and we're gonna lose it here for just one sec. I gotta get things positioned. And there we go. Alright, what's up, Felipe? What's up, whoever else is out there? How's it going? Collectible trading card game? Yes, this is definitely that. So, I recently started playing this 4 or 5 days ago, not too long ago. I play a lot of games through this website called GameKit, and basically the way the website works is they put up games, they design quests for those games, you complete those quests, you earn points that you can then spend on actual games themselves, as well as a lot of cosmetics and stuff, like skins for League, CSGO, Overwatch crates, stuff like that. And so I picked up this game on that. It's free. Feel free to grab it for yourself if you end up liking it. But I completed all of that, so I've done, you can see I'm level 5, I've done a little bit. You can see I've won 15 games with the Northern Realms faction. But basically, quick overview with how this works. You can see you've got a collection, which is I guess the C and the CTG. There's 5 different deck types that you can have. So each deck is based on lore from the game. So there's monsters, which are like the monsters in the game, Nilfgaard, which is a faction, the Northern Realms, the Scoia'tael, and Skellige, which are all 4 different factions, plus the monsters, which are just kind of in the game. And then there's also neutral cards on top of that. So if you look back at that, you can see, how many of each card for each deck type we have acquired. And basically, you go in and you can build your deck, which is not unique to these types of games. I've only played with the Northern Realms starter deck. I've customized it a little bit, so it is a little different from what you start with, but I haven't seen the need to create my own just brand new, fresh deck. So I haven't done that yet. But I have added cards to the deck and removed some and whatnot. You have to have a minimum of 25 cards in your deck to be able to play. But you can have, I don't think there's a maximum. There might be, but I've never reached it. But basically, you draw 10 cards for your starting round, so the more cards you have in your deck, the more randomization there is to the cards you end up getting. But sometimes it's good to have more cards, and sometimes it's not. I'll explain this when we get more into the actual game. Like, I've got one card that, if I play that one card, it will summon all other cards in my deck, even though I only have 10 in my hand. If I have 10 copies of that card, which isn't actually possible, and I only have 1 in my hand, if I play that 1, the other 9 from my deck will get brought into the game on the playing field, which is really nice. And that only takes 1 card in like 1 turn. So, but there is also the chance that you get, out of your 10 cards, all 10 of them are that 1, and they're not very good by themselves. They're good being pulled in from your deck. There's a lot of different cards that have very different effects and really change the way you play, which is why I love this game. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, this is from The Witcher 3. This was an activity you could do. It was kind of like a side activity throughout the entirety of the game. You'd have quest lines to go fight someone and duel them, and they'd give you their best card out of their deck, and you'd slowly acquire more and more cards throughout the game. In this, it's a free-to-play, so you've got a shop where you can purchase card kegs to get more cards. But you can also earn...
Smart is human barrel buy.
This is the troll from the game. There's a couple of them in the actual Witcher 3 game, and their English is just absolutely terrible, and the dialogue with them is always hilarious.
Time is glitter rocks.
If I need to turn up the volume of the game versus myself, let me know. I'll see what I can do.
Human, take time. Shoop, just stand here.
Anyway, you can earn ore from like completing different quests, and basically there's dailies that you can achieve or complete that'll give you ore that you can use to buy kegs, which contain a minimum of 5 cards. There's also scraps and meteorite dust. Yeah, meteorite powder. I don't know what those do yet. I haven't played this much. But let's get into the game. I don't even have access to ranked yet. I require level 10 for that, so I've been kind of grinding that out a little bit. Give me an easy way to spend copious amounts of money. Yeah, they definitely offer bulk discounts, so that's right up your alley, I guess. So there's casual match, which is where you pick a deck to use, and you go in just unranked against one other player and fight them. It's best out of 3 rounds. Whoever wins 2 out of the 3 wins. So that's casual match. There's also arena, which is really fun. The only thing I can really compare this to, the only thing I have familiarity with, is in Destiny. There's something called Trials of Osiris. It's kind of like that. Basically, you build a deck out of every single card in the game. You don't have to own them, but it takes you through 4 cards at a time. It'll randomly select 4 cards, and you pick one of those 4. And you do that until you have 26 cards in your deck. And then you go through and you face opponents. And basically the goal is to win 9 before you lose 3. I've already lost 1, and I've only won 2. I had a pretty gnarly opponent on my second one, so I had to try that one again. But then I'm on the third one, and you can break the contract. Basically, you can't restart it until you break the contract, so I haven't done that yet. But we're going to stick with basic stuff today, the casual matches. There's also ranked and leaderboards, which I don't have access to yet, so I can't really cover that. But hopefully this goes well. I've won the majority of games. I've won 15, and I've lost maybe 3 or 4. So there's actually a lot of skill involved. Obviously, in all card games, there's skill involved, but a lot of it comes down to the luck of the draw. But the luck of the draw also, what you're drawing depends on what deck you built. So let me fix my camera here. It's not quite centered, and that bothers me.
Close ranks!
There we go. Okay, I didn't even look who we're facing, but okay, this is what I'm talking about. This card right here, you can see on the right side there, summons all copies of this unit to the row. I don't want those in my hand. I only want one of those in my hand. And right now you can redraw 3 cards. And I'll cover all of these and what they do kind of as we go. But I'm happy with this to start. Yeah. So on the right side, if I hover over a card, you can see the details about it. And if it's in yellow, so that right there, it says 4 armor. If you right click it, just kidding, it doesn't do it here while you're in game. It does show you when you're like building your deck what armor does. Basically armor, this is, see right there it'll say it. So resilience, status that allows the unit to remain on the board at round N, then restores it to base power if boosted. So if this card gains, because you can add points to cards through a bunch of different means, if this gets boosted at all, it'll return to 6 at the start of the next round. And we have a time limit we need to adhere to. So the armor, basically the goal is to outscore your opponent. Armor is basically health, but that doesn't contribute to the score.
We'll put Mahakam boots to Imperial arses.
I love the dialogue for each one of these. And these are all really well done, too. Each card is slightly animated, some more than others. But yeah, I've got one of these cards, too. The Temerian Infantry summons all copies to the row.
For Temeria!
So I've got 3 of these in my deck, but if I had all 3 of them, placing one of them wouldn't pull any from my deck, so I would just be placing one at a time.
I sense strong
and that's a waste of spots. What's up, Alfonso? Welcome, dude. I'm glad to have you. Hearthstone. 5 to 7 people, jeez. Yeah, Alfonso, glad to have you. I don't usually stream at this hour of the day, but I'm trying it out to see if I like it. This card can boost any ally by 6, so I can just choose which one and boost it. It doesn't matter too much. But there's different tiers of cards, bronze, silver, and gold.
Not your lucky day.
You can probably figure out what's the best. The higher you get, the more fancy things can do. But this bronze card, I could boost an ally by 6. This bronze card had armor. But this silver one allows it to be played upon the playing of any gold card. So if you have this in your deck, you don't want it in your hand, but upon playing a card, it'll pull that one in and place it on a random row. And these are all characters from the game too, so if you played The Witcher, or mainly The Witcher 3, these are very nice. It's very nostalgic. This is one of my favorite games I've ever played, Witcher 3. It's just so much fun. Alfonso, have you played any card games before? This is really the first one I've ever played, and I played it a lot in The Witcher 3, which is where this is from, but I love it so much. Alright, this card here does 4 damage to 3 adjacent units, so I'll play that on... I could do this, but I'd be wasting 3 damage, so I'll use it on this back row. Completely destroy that guy. Oh, when you take out a card, it goes to each player's graveyard, and you can look at the cards that you've used that are in your graveyard. Right. I don't believe you can look at theirs. Just kidding. You can look at theirs. I've never had a need to do that. I'll try to look at... I don't know what he just did. I'm not paying attention as much. So each player starts by drawing 10 cards. So there's 3 rounds. On the second round, you draw 2 additional cards, and on the third round, you draw 1 additional card. So sometimes, like right now, he's ahead. I could pass because I have a card advantage and save. I'd have more cards to play next round. I'm gonna play this guy. This is my leader card. You only get one of these per deck. If he's smart, he would pass, but it does not look like he's going to. At least I would pass in his situation.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Okay, so we're down by 14. This card, by the way, it's your leader card. Each leader card has a pretty drastic effect on the gameplay. This boosts all allies that aren't spy cards. Spy cards are basically cards that I can place on the opponent's side that give me benefits. And they're pretty significant benefits because you're giving your opponent points. But this one boosts every single card in my deck and in my hand by 1, unless it's a spy card, which is very useful. I'm going to go ahead and pass, though, because I'm down significantly. I don't want to spend a lot of points. And if he's smart, he would also pass. There's no point in continuing for him. Unless he wants to. If he keeps... Okay, yeah. So, there's a quote whenever you lose a round in this game, and it was from the battle too, or sorry, from the game as well. It's not unique to this game at all, but it's sometimes you need to lose the battle to win the war. Pretty popular quote. Okay, I like... This card is amazing. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy on turn end, and it keeps happening over and over and over again, which is awesome. Okay, I'm pleased with that. That's a great card. Yeah, but this guy, he stayed because of that resilience perk.
Ugh, devil!
Yeah, Felipe, it's actually even more simplified in this. I don't know if it's more complex in ranked, but you can see there's a soldier, or like melee, there's archery, and then there's an artillery lane. In the actual Witcher game, each class or each card was specified to a certain row. Like most cards you could only play in 1 row, but some had the ability to be placed in any row. In this version of the game, any card can be placed on any row. My turn ended and it randomly attacked one of them. Oh please, he's gonna take this guy out with something. Yep. Although he wasted it. That card does 13 damage, and he used it on a unit that only does 9. Or that only had 9 health. So right now, it really doesn't matter where I play this. There's really no rhyme or reason to where I'm placing it. Boost this unit by the default power of the last other dwarf you played. That's cool. So if you play a 16 power unit and then play that guy, this guy gets boosted by 16. That's a cool perk. So much of this game is dependent on what other cards you have. Like, I got 1 new card in my deck, and it completely changes the way I play when I get that card. It's so... I love it. But basically, I have to win this round or I lose. So we're just going to keep going. We definitely have the card advantage, which is why I passed the first time around. That card just allows you to do 2 damage, and you can see it has a perk called Crude. If I place a card that has the Crew perk first, whenever I place this, I'll have the ability to attack an enemy and do 2 damage twice. So I can attack the same enemy twice, or 2 different ones twice. Oh, he is just going all out. So if I put this down, he might pass early. I want to keep him in the game, if you will.
Awaiting your
and
orders.
using his cards. If he's smart, he would pass. I don't know if he will, though. Yeah, they don't currently, but I'm also not in ranked, so that might change things. I don't know. It does diminish some complexity a little bit, but this game is still it's still plenty complicated. Simple to pick up, difficult to master. That's what I said, I think, in the description. So he just played Dudu, which in The Witcher 3 is basically a shapeshifter. He can take the place of other people and mimic them. So that's what this card does. You copy the power of an enemy. So right now, I just need to beat him. So I'll play a bronze card. That card allows me to pick 2 random cards. It doesn't matter which one I pick. Play that, and it's going to force him to pass. Oh wait, he still has his leader card to play, which he's going to play.
We've hammered enough. Let's get to work.
Dang it.
Get the axe.
Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, so I've got the Roach card. It's Geralt's, which is the main character in The Witcher 3. Roach is his horse. I've got that card in my deck as well, so if I play either of these gold cards, it's gonna bring Roach into the game, which I don't really want. But I know my deck, so I'm gonna play this one.
Any last words?
Because my other gold card that is yet to be played, or that I'll have the option to play, is a little bit more powerful when I bring in Roach, but it's whatever. Okay, so now I have one card, and we each draw one. Ooh, this is the card I was talking about. Okay, so this, I don't have time to redraw a card. Oh, heck yes. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how this card works, assuming he doesn't outplay me here. Alright, so this card is a spy, so I place it on the enemy row. It also has an ability called Death Wish, which means whenever the card dies, or its health is reduced to 0, that's when its ability comes into play. It doesn't do anything off the get-go. So I'm going to place this here. Its Death Wish ability is to set the power of all units on the row to the lowest unit on the row. Which is unfortunate, because that's only going to reduce this guy by 3. I didn't really think that one through too much, but that's okay. This card will allow us to play any gold card. We might be losing this one, actually. Crap. It boosts it by 2. Oh gosh, okay. So I play this and I can deal 5 damage, so that's 13. If I lower it by 5, that puts him at 19. I think I just lost this, guys. So if I take this out, it loses it by 3, and this also gets reduced by 3, so that's by 6. Yeah, we lost. That's unfortunate. But that's how this works. That card is much better. The Death Wish card I played against monster decks. Monster decks have a lot of the cards have the ability to pull in a lot of other cards from your deck, but they're all fairly low powered. So if you have a low power unit on that row, it works much, much better. I probably, in hindsight, should have swapped out that card with another one, but I didn't, and that's okay. But right now I'm just really trying to grind to level 10 so I can start doing the ranked matches. I think that's a lot more fun, having a little bit of competition involved. And right now I've only done the Northern Realms deck. I have not tried any other decks, so I might do that. It's going to be very much a learning experience because all the cards
enough. Let's get to work.
Are different
Close
in each
ranks.
deck. This is another Scoia'tael deck. All right. Yeah, right. Okay. What do I want to swap? So this is good. I got one of these. I don't need the other 2. I've got Sabrina Glyphosig again. Ooh, I don't know. Boost 3 adjacent units and give 3. I need a little bit more. No, we'll go with that. We'll see how this goes. We did get this card this time around, though, which is the Kedweni Sergeant, and this has the crew perk. I don't have the the ballistae out here yet, so that's not going to matter as much, but
No,
I love this card because it's just so tanky. It's got 9 armor, so no one really tries attacking that. But there are cards that will take all of the armor from every unit on the board,
best regiment in the whole
half that
plowing
number,
north.
and convert it into health. So there are
I don't wanna
times
die.
you don't want to play armored units, but we don't know what he has. So okay, see, he's smart. He passed because I'm already. Well, I don't know if that's smart, but he passed to save trying to play catch up. So now he has 1 more card than I do because I played 1 more than he did. And you can see the card totals right here. I've got 10. He has, or sorry, 11. He has 12. Okay, that's the only unit we replaced. Ah, now we have the ballista. Sweet. That'll help a lot. So if we play the Kedweni Sergeant first, and then the ballista, I can attack 4 damage worth instead of 2. So we're gonna start with that.
I killed for less.
And now I basically want to go all out on this one to win, or play it easy and not win.
Malcolm wasn't built in a day.
Ah, see, this guy has a different leader card. So there's multiple different leader cards per deck. This one, play a non-spying silver unit or a bronze dwarf from your deck. So he played, whenever a dwarf ally appears, boost self by 1. That's going to be a problem. Every single time he plays a card, that guy's going to get stronger. All right, we'll play this guy here. See if we can't take that guy out. See, without this card, that would have only happened once, but I got to do it twice because of the crew status, which is nice.
Water as a
Boosted him
poison.
by 7 and then by 1 because that's a dwarf. And you can see each card is classed by a different thing. You can see that's a soldier and a dwarf. That's also a soldier and dwarf. That's a leader and a dwarf. There are things that will boost machines by a certain amount, or soldiers by a certain amount, or in this case, every time he plays a dwarf card, he gets +1. One good thing about that, though, is I have Dudu, so he can make this guy as powerful as he wants. I can take that power and make it my own, which will be nice. We're going to play this, though.
Now, how
This
did
allows
that
me to
concession go?
spawn a element or a weather card. So Biting Frost, 2 damage to the lowest unit on turn start. I want to do that on this row. So 4 turns later, I'll wipe out these 2 cards, and he'll probably not play anything more on this row. And then it'll start whittling down this guy. But I wanted to play the lowest one instead of the highest because that'll give me 4 turns to play my Dudu card, which sounds really funny. I realize that. On his Yarpen Zigrin card. While he's still getting stronger before he starts getting weaker due to the Biting Frost. Alright, this one just boosts.
Again and again and again.
And now it's going to take out this card next. He can't pass, so he basically has to keep, unless he just wants to forfeit the entire game, he has to keep playing cards. Until he wins. Or he loses. I'm also really glad he's boosting that guy, because now I'm for sure using Dudu on him. Okay, 4 damage to adjacent. So this right here boosts 3 adjacent units by 3 and give them 2 armor each. So I want to put 3 units next to each other, because otherwise I'm wasting that card. Okay, so at the end of my turn, this will take damage, so I'll need to do... I can hold off on playing Dudu 1 more round. Do some damage to these guys. Okay, so now this next round I need to play Dudu, because now this card's going to start losing 2 health per round. Please boost him by 1, that's fine.
If I
Please
must.
and thank you. 62 to 30, this is not looking great for him. But then again, he also has twice the amount of cards.
Did you insist?
Alfonso, I've actually been looking into that. I looked at the Streamlabs has one, and I know there's like a Carl bot. I've got a friend who streams quite often, and he's very much into the automated Discord integration. I'm definitely going to do that, because posting that, it's not that it's hard, I just forget often. Holy crap. He played a doo-doo as well. I don't want to use Sabrina Glyphosate yet, but I will if I have to. Actually, no, because I don't have a way of damaging it. Basically, if you play this card, you need some card that can do damage as well, in a good amount. Well, I could play it here, and let my Biting Frost do the work for me.
Everything all right?
Oh, gosh. I think I'm gonna pass and let him play catch-up. Hoping that we save some cards. He's losing 3 every round. He has to keep playing cards. I'm hoping it'll take him at least 2 cards to catch up.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Which is the case. The waiting game in this situation is stressful, because I'm just sitting here waiting for him to pass. And now he's gonna pass if he's smart. There we go. Okay, so now we're back down to 2 cards each. On the final round. Okay, let's hope we can win one here. Oh, yes. That's beautiful. Not really the card I needed. Which also means this card really doesn't do me any good anymore, since I have no way of attacking it on my own. So I'm going to swap it out for a card that could attack it. Okay.
Damn it.
Our entire hand is gold cards, though. But he also... Oh, I forget about that all the time. Okay.
Onward!
We have to play everything we have, so...
I've never run from no one,
Oh,
and
this is
I'm
gonna
not about
suck.
to start.
These dwarf unit or decks are not
Let's
easy to
get
play
this
against,
over
apparently.
with.
He has 1 card left. I have 2. Oh, come on.
Lort.
Okay, so yeah, Triss does 5 damage.
How
It
can
really
I
doesn't
help?
matter who we damage. Oh, we lost again. Dang it.
Well,
I gotta
how
play all
about
my
a game of
cards just
Gwent?
to play all my cards. I don't have to, but... I'm 0 for 2, guys. It's good practice, though. I don't know how to play against these. I haven't played against too many dwarf decks. I've played against a lot of other Northern Realm decks and a lot of... What are they called? Monster decks. But we still earn ore, and for winning rounds, this is like your daily missions. Winning more rounds in a day. Good thing you're not playing ranked. Thanks, Felipe. I appreciate it. Yeah. It's a good thing they make you wait till level 10. Just like a lot of games make you wait to gain access to ranked. We do have 105 ore, though. Let's go shopping. It's 100 ore to get a card keg. So let's do it.
Human in shop, soup in shop.
Hi, Blind Dog. Welcome.
Soup won't see
We're
what
losing
wow
terribly
wow
right now.
inside.
We're gonna get some cards and see if any of these can help us out.
Ta-da!
Maybe your deck isn't meta. I don't know. There's a great chance that that's the case.
Wow!
Consume a bronze or silver unit from your graveyard and boost self by its power. I can't use any of these cards in my deck except this last one, which is the neutral card. All these belong to different decks.
Goody!
So I don't really care too much about all these.
Nice.
I realize my face is blocking the ghoul card, so I'll try to read that one, but... We got another impenetrable fog card. That's great. So there's 4 randomized cards, and then you can pick what card you want to use after that. I'm actually going to add another Temerian infantry to my deck, because assuming it doesn't get drawn from my hand, that's another 3 points I can add to the deck, or to the table, instead of the 9 I currently have. I'll now be able to play 12, which is nice. Blind Dog, have you seen Gwent played before? I am not anywhere close to the best Gwent player there ever was, seeing as how I just lost the past 2 games. But that's okay. So you can sort by your class up here, or your tier of card, and then it's basically a scrolling game. Just a random ally on each row by 4. No thanks, I need to add... Where's he at? I should have a bunch of them next to each other. I forget they're sorted by... There we go. Add that guy? You can't add more copies of this card. What? Really? That's not cool. Temerian Infantry? Dang it. I bought that card and didn't need to. That kind of sucks. So why can I have more... I don't know. Okay, our deck's staying the same. There's nothing else I wanted to edit. Or add, or remove. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna do one more with our Northern Realms deck, and if you guys want, I might switch it up to a deck I haven't played before, just so you guys can see some more cards, and so I can learn more about the game. It's always good to... Okay, this should hopefully go better.
Onward! Attack!
I think my deck's a little bit better against monster decks because of my Sabrina Glephysig card. The witch that kills everything on the road, pretty much. Oh, you're Russian, and you don't... Oh, you can speak it? If anyone here speaks Russian and can communicate with Blind Dog, please feel free. Okay, I don't need the Roach card in my hand. Yes. I'm gonna swap this one out in hopes that we get a gold card. No, that wasn't really worth it, but okay. We'll try it again. And there's our gold card, sweet. I love it. Felipe, do you speak any Russian? Also vodka. So we can do the same.
For Samaria!
Understood? Nope. I don't know if he's Google translating everything or just speaks it but can't understand it. I don't know. I'm sorry, Blind Dog.
I hate portals.
Okay, so he has the Geralt card as well. These cards are not specific to a deck, by the way. All the gold cards, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, that's a gold neutral card. Just kidding. There's some that are definitely still specific to the deck. But...
Private Snake, report on order.
I appreciate the effort, Felipe. What time is it where you're at, by the way? I know you said last night when I streamed, which was at like, what, 9:30-ish? It was 4 or something a.m. You've been playing Gwent for more than a year? This Gwent or Gwent in Witcher 3? Okay, 11:23. One nice thing about this card is I have basically 3 turns until it starts taking away actual health. Like, it won't weaken my row at all. That always happens. Everyone knows how much a pain that card is to deal with. I should have swapped this card out too. Dang it. So this card, the Kedwani Knight, it gets a 5-point boost if played from the deck. So I've got a card that allows me to look at 2 bronze units in my deck and then play one. If I were to pull this card randomly out of those 2 and play it, it would be valued at 13 instead of 8. Which would have been nice. But alas, that's not the case. But it's in our deck, so we're going to have to play it.
Scare and scatter the lots!
You're writing excellently. Good job. Yeah, your English is actually pretty good. What are we waiting on? Come on, dude. I know I'm taking forever to play cards too because I'm trying to explain what I'm doing, but... Blind Dog, do you know how long this game has been around? Wow, this sucks. Okay, so in instances like this, it's not a terrible idea to pass just because of how much this sucks to play against. I have one row to play, and who knows, he might have a weather card for this last one. So I'm just going to go ahead and pass. Actually, we'll play this, because I'm going to play it anyway.
Close ranks!
And that'll get me past him. I'll pass the next round. Depending on what he does, at least. Yeah, so these Ancient Foglets get a +1 every round if there's a, what's it called, Impenetrable Fog card on the board, which is this first row here. I'm not going to deal with that. I'll let him have this one. I will fight my way back, which I keep seeming to do. Alright, we have a 1-card advantage though. And he has to play first since he played, or since he won that round. I'd rather have a gold card, please. Overall, that's probably better. Doing 13 damage is probably better than playing 13 points worth on my side, which I don't think I have any bronze cards that could have accomplished that, so. This guy and his hazards, it's annoying. It's very annoying.
Awaiting your orders.
I have a feeling he's going to place another Impenetrable Fog card somewhere. Or he's going to do this again. We have to play through it though, so.
Now, how did
Two can play this
competition
game though.
go?
I do not want to play the Impenetrable Fog card though, because it will boost his little foglets if he has any. Two can play this game though. That would suck if those were immune to frost damage, since they're Wild Hunt Hounds, which in the game they bring frost with them. This is gonna suck, guys. A lot.
Army's time for you like me.
I think he's angry. I don't really know, nor do I really care.
Resistance is futile.
I'm just trying to keep this guy alive. I don't know why. You have 3 damage to an enemy. If the enemy is destroyed or is under biting frost, boost self by 2. That's why he attacked him. Okay. I'll play one more. Just to
Left,
keep myself in it.
right,
Because like, I have to.
right.
As long as he's still in, I pretty much have to stay in. Okay. Now I can get out. I do have a card advantage though, so that's always good. 2 of them are not the greatest, and one of them is. Oh gosh, my Sabrina Glyphosate card is not gonna dupe. Oh. Yes. This card does 4 damage to an enemy, so now I can play this card, kill it, and wipe the entire row to 1, hopefully. This will make sense once I actually get to use it. Gonna lose game audio here for a sec. There we go. Oh, I have to play. Let's do that. Oh, crap. I have to... This sucks a lot. I basically have to waste this card.
Let's show him what real art is.
That was a... Oh, this sucks. That card can give me 15 points if I have 5 of the cards on the board, but I don't, so it didn't. Some removal. Yeah, I could thin out some of these. These are very situational, whereas some other cards are a little bit more always useful. Use a bronze non-mage Wild Hunt ally and play a copy of it from your deck. I don't think he has any. Who's interpreting for you? Okay, so we can't play that yet. So we're just gonna have to... Oh, this is so wasteful. But yeah, Felipe, I might need to rework the deck a little bit. Just so I can... There's only like 3 cards I can remove, though. I think we're at 28 cards right now. Oh, he needs to play some low cards, otherwise this isn't really doing much for me. Okay, so I'm gonna play this regardless. Maybe.
Resistance is futile.
I'm better off not even playing this card. If I play this, I get to do 4 damage to him. If I play this, it gives him +3, and then I take out that card with the 4 damage and only remove 2. So basically, I have to use this.
Looking to dance, mate?
And pass with 1 card left. Because it's a spy card and it goes in his lane.
Since you insist.
I have to pass, and he's gonna think this is very bizarre.
Who taught you to play like this?
Who taught you to play like this? You can do some emotes.
That was actually rather impressive.
We won! Yay! Okay, so we're 1 for 3. Not the best record, but... If we can get our daily, that'd be awesome, because then we get, I think, 100 ore bonus. Basically, you can get 5 cards a day if you play this enough. Thank you! Yeah, that's so true, Felipe. A lot of people don't even make the effort. Yeah, dude, you should get it. It's free. And currently, I don't know if it's still the case. I think I X'd out of it. On the launcher, you can actually... So a lot of people know this game from The Witcher 3, which is where it kind of got introduced. Hold on, before I continue that thought, do I continue with this deck, or should I swap up? It's going to be rough because I've never used any other deck before, but I'm willing to try for the sake of learning and for the sake of mixing things up. We've got the Scoia'tael, which have a lot... You could focus on the Dwarven side, where, you know, you've seen that. We played against 2 Dwarven decks. Or there's some, like, ambush cards, where you play a card face down, and then when a card is played on the opposite row, it flips over and attacks that card, which is kind of cool. I'm glad you're getting the hang of it, though, Felipe. If there's anything else I can do, I will try. I'm gonna do one more with Northern Realms, since I'm not... Oh, no, start battle. If you guys want me to try a different deck, let me know, and I'll do that next game.
Uncrate!
Unfortunately, there's so much truth to
Onward!
that.
Attack!
I played against a guy that had... That's a good thing we got this. Okay, I don't want this card in my deck. I want to pull it from the deck. And this requires crude. This is a good loadout here. Loadout? I feel like I'm playing a shooter. Okay, so this card allows me to crew a row. And I have 3 cards that are crewed. So this will allow me to do a lot of damage. This guy is just mousing over all my cards and annoying the heck out of me right now. And he's doing that intentionally. I'm actually totally okay with this. He's being so annoying. So when the player moves a mouse over the card, you can see which one they're selecting. So you can, like, make a stroke for them.
Fire and
which is
iron.
kind of funny. Alright, we'll save that card for a little bit. Gimmicky, haha, I'm keeping you in an endless loop decks rather than any meta stuff. Yeah, I played against a guy that had, I think, 3 of these in his deck. No! And so he'd play 3 of them, and I would take 3 random damage every turn, and it was so incredibly obnoxious. Okay, this is happening. We're gonna play this guy.
I killed for less.
Which crews the row, and then we're gonna just start doing a lot of damage to everything. So this does 3 damage to an enemy. If it's destroyed, deal
We
3
serve
damage
her
to
who is
another
bird
enemy.
and mother and crone.
So we're going to play this here and do 3 damage to an enemy. And since it's destroyed, we can do 3 damage to another enemy. Unfortunately, it doesn't keep going. That'd be really cool, because then you can take out all cards at less than 3 power. Smart man. So he passed. Having that crude card out there is very helpful. But now I can't crew my other 2 Ballistae, but that's okay. I'm only missing out on 4 damage between the 2, so it's not the worst thing. Although this would be a great time to have... Actually, we're going to swap this out. Fingers crossed for something better. That's not bad. I'll take it. We'll lead with that.
Come to Pappy!
Come to Pappy.
On crate!
Exactly. So there's so many cards that are situational. That's one really interesting thing about that other game mode. I think it's called Arena, where you randomly choose decks. You have to kind of pick them based on their individual value, because you're not likely to get a card that benefits it, because you're picking from 5 decks worth, technically 6, instead of just 2. Your deck and the neutral deck. That is a 16 power card. He spawned the Lord of Unvik. Death Wish, boost enemy Hjalmars by 10. Okay, so if he has a Hjalmar that he places, a Hjalmar on crate.
What is it?
He killed it, and he boosts himself by 10. All right, that's okay. Keep powering that guy up. I've got doo-doo. That's fine. I will never get used to saying that, by the way. I've got doo-doo. DX Kunder ZLP. If you get to high rank, then we may play. Thank you, Blind Dog. I appreciate it. Have a great day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. I'll keep my eyes out. Hopefully we can play one day. He probably doesn't understand CYA, Felipe. I really try not to use any types of slang. I don't always do the best job. It's my turn, and he's letting me know that. Sorry.
My favorite cut of lamb? Shank.
Thanks, my friend.
I love this. We're playing as...
Sculligan!
Holy crap, he's making this guy powerful. I don't think he realizes I have a doo-doo card. That's really funny, actually.
Again and again and again.
I'm going to play that the last thing I can, because it's going to be a huge boost. Hopefully he's playing accordingly to my points, although he needs to win this one, so he's going to be throwing everything down that he can. All right, we'll throw down Geralt, which should bring in Roach. I'm hoping this Trebuchet does me well. I have not played against too many Skellige decks, though, so I don't really know what they do. Move a card from your deck to your hand, then discard a random card. Oh, really? We might win this one by default. Whenever this has happened in the past, if they disconnect, you win automatically. I checked your privilege. How dare you? Yeah, it's a pretty comical name. I forget why he's named that. I think it explains it. It might not. In Witcher 3, this game is really making me want to replay Witcher 3. Anyway, I don't think I finished that thought from earlier. The Witcher 3 is what introduced Gwent to the game. Or what introduced Gwent. It was a mini-game throughout the game, and now it's a standalone game. There was also Witcher 1 and 2, which a lot of people don't know about. Dang it! That was going to be good. He's probably not going to get the GG. But it counts as winning 2 rounds, so I'll take it. Anyway, if you download this game on the launcher, there is actually a free download as of yesterday. I haven't checked today if it's still there. for the enhanced version of The Witcher 1. You wanted to see that doo-doo removal? Oh, yeah. We were going to wipe him up with that doo-doo. That's what I love about that card. If someone just decides to boost one single card, like, stupid high, then you're getting that benefit yourself, which is awesome. All right, let's see if there's any fat we can trim. Felipe, now that you have a better handle on this, you might have a better idea. Okay, so I'm just going to remove 3 really quick just to make sure 25 is the low. I'm pretty sure it is. So if I remove... Yeah, so you need 25 cards minimum to have a viable deck. So the 3 that I just removed, I still want in my deck. So I'll add those back real quick. What is this? Boost all machines on your side of the board by 3. See, I keep seeing these cards, and they're super useful if you get that certain loadout. So if I get the Trebuchet and the 2 ballistas, or ballistas like I just had, that would give me 9 additional points. But if I don't play that card, if I have any card that's valued at 9 or higher, that's going to be a better addition. So I got to keep that kind of stuff in mind. Does that add... Ah, that adds all 3 of them. Got it. Okay, and we need to add these guys back. There we go. Okay, so we're back to 28 cards. Wipe them up with that dude. Cack. Alright, so what can we get rid of? I really like this one because it allows you to just play another bronze card, and that usually saves things by quite a bit. I think I'll get rid of this. I don't use this too often, and it forces me to play cards in a specific order, requiring that I have 3 next to each other instead of like 2, 2, and 2. So I'll remove Thunderbolt. That does 12 damage, and that's valued. I value that as a 12-point card because it's 12 less on their side. What else can I remove? Or do I want to remove? 13 damage. See, this is the issue I have. This is basically like having one of these gold cards. So there's really no point in removing that. Priscilla's... I don't know. I want 4 gold cards, and I don't think I have any others I could play if I removed her. I'd want to... Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I removed a card. That's a step in the right direction, right? I'm gonna say yes. Werecat? Yeah, some of these decks seem like they're gonna be fun to play. So we'll do... Okay, I'm saying it now. We'll do one more with Northern Realms, and we'll swap up to Scoia'tael. That'll be the next deck we try. I don't know how well that's gonna go, because I haven't custom built it at all. Ooh, but we can go get another keg if we want. I might wait until we can get 2 or so, instead of just doing the 1, but that could be fun. But yeah, that doo-doo card is really a game changer. It's so nice to have. Exposes you to too much AoE work. Yeah. Yes and no.
Checkmate.
It does also give armor, which can
Close
be good.
ranks!
It can also penalize you, depending on the cards the other opponent has. Oh, there's doo-doo. Okay, so here, we need to get rid of one of those. And Roach. God, this is a rough hand. Okay, so we can do the 4 damage to Sabrina, so that'll be good to keep. Seeing as how I don't have any really high-powered cards. That was a good call. And now we have crew. It's such a gamble trading out cards. You could either get exactly what you want or the complete opposite. Are we gonna do this? Really? I'm gonna save my crude card. I'm probably gonna forfeit this first round because he's gonna have some nastiness coming up here real quick.
Come to
So I'll place these so he has to waste an attack. Most likely what he's gonna be using are ballistas. Wait, what? Ah, when placed adjacent to it. He's an idiot. Okay. I'll take it.
Bet this'll come as a surprise.
And now he's taunting me. Yeah, it's through GOG. Oh, I don't know what to do now. Just that little bit of
Left,
taunt.
right, left.
We'll keep our
right.
cards to a minimum here, but still at an advantage, so he can't pass. I don't know what he's doing. When people do this kind of crap, it weirds me out because I don't have a clue what they're doing.
Bet this'll come as a surprise.
Rookie mistake.
Test my
Yeah, I don't know what these locked cards. This hero's ability or leader's ability is to toggle the lock status and deal 4 damage each. I don't know what the lock status does. I know some cards can be moved to different rows with certain cards. I'm assuming that just keeps them locked in place. I'm not sure though. I don't want to use all my gold cards. I also want to crew it and totally wipe him out. So we're gonna kind of do that. This guy has weirded me out. Like, why place those two? Unless he has 2 other cards that he can use that are crewed. I don't know.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I feel like this guy's trolling. He could have taken that guy out entirely. That did 13 damage.
Rookie mistake.
What is this guy doing? I don't have a clue what's going on right now, guys. This is so strange. I don't know if he's just trying to get me to use my cards or what, but
Again and again and again.
so this has to be placed adjacent to this card. So if I place it on the other side, that wouldn't have worked so well. It really doesn't matter what we damage. There are some cards that their effect comes into play when a card is boosted or is damaged, so the green or the red text. Okay, now he does that. This is so weird. I don't know what this guy's doing. But we can fight fire with fire, so. Also, Felipe, is that sarcasm? The oh great, you have to play it through GOG? Honestly, I just keep a shortcut in my start menu and I click it and it opens it and I don't have to deal with going through GOG.
Magic.
Okay, he played a gold card. I'm trying to think how I would play this next round. We'll give him this one. Or not.
Bet this'll come as a surprise.
He needs to stop talking. We're gonna keep going. So if I play Geralt, I don't think that'll summon the other one. This will give me 15 in addition. Dang it. Can I go back? Can I undo that? Nope. That was a bad call.
Are you certain? I do it differently.
That was a bad call. Oh well. Hopefully we can draw Geralt or Triss next round. Is he still going?
Left, right,
He is.
left, right.
Ah. I'm thinking of doing this. This will take him down by...
Battles are won or lost by the commanders.
Bet
not
this'll
by
come as a
sorcerers.
surprise.
Dude, stop talking. Holy crap.
Got no idea the mess you just made for yourself.
Except I have to use another card to do this, which is kind of unfortunate, but...
My favourite cut of lamb? The shank.
I don't know what cards he has. He's being intimidating, guys. I don't like it. Okay. Oh, this is not great. I'm gonna count on him playing a weak enemy for that card and hope we... This is a crap hand. Drawing Roach was not a good card. We're gonna start with Roach, which is a terrible way to lead.
Futamaria!
Although this isn't terrible.
Step away while you can.
I might have to pass. If I pass and give him this round, he'll have to play the first card next round. Crap. I'd rather save Duty for the last round. I'll give him this one. This is tough. This is well matched. Except he still has one more card in his hand than I do. I don't think I want to gamble it. That's going to be probably one of the better cards we can get out of our deck.
Step away while you can.
A gold card.
Try them!
But mine does 11
To arms!
because I use my hero or leader ability.
Private Snake,
Oh, crap.
report on order.
Step away while you can.
Coming! Coming!
That only... Oh, we just lost, guys. We just lost. No! That was close, though. That was real close. You get an additional 5 ore if your opponent says good game. Sad boys. I know, man. That's not easy. Alright, we're going to try a different deck now. It's probably going to go worse than that. So I was, what, 1 for 4? Not the greatest. Technically, 2 for 5 if you count the one we disconnected. Or that the other guy disconnected during. Okay, so we still have Geralt, Triss, Xavier Morn. Boost this unit by the default power of the last other dwarf you played. We'll need to play him after we play another dwarf. So the same gold cards minus that one. Strengthen all other dwarves in hand, deck, and on board by 1. That's like the leader card I was using, except it boosted... Oh, this is only for dwarves, though, to be fair. Okay. Yarpen Zigrin, whenever dwarf ally appears. That seems like a good one to have multiples of. Roach. Doo-doo, alright. Boost 5 adjacent units by 3. Yeah, I can swap some of this stuff out with other neutral cards if I want. Deal 13 damage. Alright, Dwarven Skirmisher. Deal 3 damage to an enemy if the unit was not destroyed. Boost self by 3. Wow! These are powerful cards. And these have resilience. Boost an ally by 7. Summon all copies of this unit. Okay, we're gonna swap up just some of our... I don't want Commander's Horn, and I don't want First Light. and I probably only want one reconnaissance. Cool. I think I might like this deck. This is a very dwarven heavy build currently. All right, so I said I don't want Commander's Horn, First Light, and one of the reconnaissance. And can I sort by neutral, new, sort, low, high quality, ownership, sort by owned cards? That's so much easier. I can see everything. Okay, so I need to pick 3 of these cards. Boost 6 random allies by 2. That gives 12. That also gives 12. That also does 12. I kind of want to try this just to mix it up a little bit. Petrie's Filter. And then Mahakam Ale for dwarves. That just makes sense. I don't really care too much otherwise. And then I'd like a weather card. Hazard to an enemy row that deals damage to the lowest unit. I think that's going to be good because I'm playing with Doo-Doo. Hehehe. Yeah, see, these cards are cool. Move a unit to this row on its side. If it's an ally, boost it by 3. Move a unit to this row on its side. That's kind of cool too. We're going to add one of those. And we're actually going to take away the Mahakam Ale and add another one of these. These are kind of cool. Boost a random non-spying unit in your hand by 1 on turn end. Oh, that sounds awesome. Boost 2 allies by 3. We only have one of those. Whenever you swap this unit, play it automatically on a random row. We're going to try this one out. Boost a random non-spying ally at the end of each turn. That sounds good. I'm excited to try this out. I should have done this earlier. New stuff is always fun. I did every single one of these games I've played has been on Northern Realms. Sorry, I could not think of the word. Okay, and we're gonna use Scoia'tael starter deck. Let's do it. This is gonna be fun. I like trying new stuff. The UI is pretty smexy. Yeah, I tried not to add too much. Some of my other streams have a lot of crap on screen. I tried to be a little bit more minimal.
You've got the heart
with this one. Yeah, I know, right? This deck looks pretty sweet.
Nothing like
I might even get rid of the event list up top and just keep it with the face cam. I might do that right here, right now, actually. There we go. It's all clean, boys. It's clean. Oh, hold on. I almost just went through with that. Okay, deal 3. Wow, we have... This is ridiculous. And I don't want Roach either. Come on. Okay, this should be on. Interesting. We have so many of the same card. Boost an ally by 7. We can do that twice. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. And if we don't want to destroy them, because that'll make us go up to 9. Resilience is a good card to play, for sure. I might do one on this round and one on the next round.
Always into the fair.
But do we have one that's boosted upon placing dwarves? Because right now our entire deck is dwarven. Every single one is dwarven. Yeah, we're gonna start with this.
Mahakam!
I love the sound of the dwarves.
Mahakam!
Sounds way better than that, but... And our leader, what does this do? Play a non-spying silver unit or a bronze dwarf from your deck. And this will stay for next round, so I might as well throw my other one down. This is adding new mechanics into it. So I win this round, and I start next round with 12. No, resilience, you'll see it right here. So it uses my resilience, and these cards stay here. So I start this round with 12 points. It's pretty awesome. Okay, we got 3 of these. My goodness. I don't know if that's necessary at all. But I'm gonna try it, because I don't know this deck at all, so... OP. Yeah, I guess it gives you incentive to take out those cards. Okay, so now... Okay. If I play one of... I want to try this. Move a unit to this row on its side. We'll play it here. No, we'll play it...
Now we must stick together.
And I can move a unit to my side and boost it. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's a good card to save for if a row gets hit with a weather effect. You can pull it from that row. Add it, so not only are you saving it from taking damage, you're giving it bonus power as well. That's so awesome. And now we can start playing these guys. Do damage and gain by 3. This feels dirty. I like it though. All right. This guy has to keep going too. Okay, spawn the Lord of Unvik. Ooh. Okay, so this is one thing about Death Wish cards. Boost enemy Hjalmars by 10. If this guy dies, this guy gets 10 points. So, what I can do is either take him out, which I don't have the ability to do currently, or I can boost him up. He might have Manticore Venom and take this guy out with 13 damage. I really hope he doesn't. But either way, he's doing 13 damage and gaining 10, so that's kind of a waste of a card, in my opinion.
Great!
Boost an ally by half its power. Jeez. Alright, just in case that's the case, we're gonna boost that guy up so he can't be killed. And so he basically gave us a free 5 points. Let's taunt a little bit.
Got no idea the mess you just made for yourself.
Okay, if I take this guy down in power, is that gonna reduce how much he's gaining? He keeps gaining 12 every time. I don't know if it's half the card's power, because that's disgusting otherwise. Yeah, I was at 24 and it went to 36. So the more damage I do that, he keeps playing these guys. Deal 6 damage. If the unit was destroyed, strengthen the highest unit in your graveyard by 3. So this guy has now got a boost. But if he plays him again, he'll go back down to 14, because that's just a weird perk on him. You start out with dealing damage to yourself. Alright.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
I want to keep doing damage to this guy so he regens less health if he has any of these more on-crate warriors. I like kind of talking through this. Sometimes I just play cards willy-nilly, but streaming this, it forces me to kind of like narrate what I'm doing, and it forces me to talk out my decisions, which honestly is kind of helpful. So I might play better streaming this game than if I just were to play it on my own. Which is probably the only game I can say that about. Any other game I've streamed, I have to devote, focus to the stream and take away from the game, but with this, I have to put more focus on it. Boost 6 random allies, or should we continue weakening this guy? Let's do it. Because why not? I'm really liking this deck, holy crap. Also, welcome. I think someone new just joined. That or YouTube's lagging for me. But welcome. We're trying out a new deck here for the very first time, and I'm loving it so far. I don't know what I'm doing, sort of, but... Alright, then we can summon all copies. We're just going ham this round, guys. We have to. I don't want to give this one to him. We're just going to keep playing. I could come to regret this, but...
I'll do what I can.
That guy took so much damage. Oh, and there's Roach coming in clutch.
Yours.
That hurts. Alright, and this gives us 12. He still has his leader too. Strengthen the highest non-spying bronze or silver unit in your deck by 2 and play it. So he essentially has 4 more cards still. But I left myself with a pretty crappy setup, so... YOLO! If I can just get him to play everything he has... I mean, he's gonna have to. But...
More hawk devour ye!
Ah, now he's trying to kill it. Okay.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Ooh, that's gonna be the best, I think. Nope, this is gonna be the best. Hold on. His highest unit is 15. So if I play this, I've got at least 7 dwarf units on the board, and I've already got Roach out, so playing Geralt wouldn't do anything. Or sorry, matching wouldn't do anything. I think this is the best bet. I think. We're gonna play it.
Maybe the likes of the heat while I'm at it.
Okay. He's technically got 3 cards left. One in his hand, his leader card, and his leader pulls one from his graveyard and boosts it. Which is gonna be his...
We'll greet him with
that.
fire and iron.
Alright, he's got 1 card left. It's gonna do damage. He's looking at my cards.
What is it?
Ooh. Okay. Now it's down to the luck of the draw. If I draw a better card than he draws, we win. If he draws a better card than I do, we lose. I hate when it comes down to this. But we do have a couple gold cards in our deck still. Boost this unit. Oh, well. It's 11 power, and I don't know what other... We do still have our gold cards in our deck, but we also have some bronze cards. I'm not going to risk it. He's going to have to play first, so we'll know right here if we win or lose. Got a good old well played in.
That was actually rather impressive. Congratulations.
Yes. So if I had gone first, this would have been a draw. I don't know what happens in that case. Oh, it boosts it. It doesn't have to be that round. Ooh. Heck yes. That's awesome. Okay, brand new deck and we're 1 for 1. I like it. That was fun. And stressful. Betrayed by Doodoo. Yeah, Doodoo doesn't do you too much. Doodoo's pretty crappy if he's the only card you have. Ha ha ha. Oh, I love it. Okay, we actually have... I don't know where I can see them. Hold on. Did adventures? News and events. I guess my profile maybe? Yes. Quests. Win 3 arena matches and win 5 matches as faction Scoia'tael. So if we win 4 more, we get a bonus 60. Yeah, we're doing that again. That was fun. I really like that deck. I really like it. Doing this more and more will help me know what's in my deck. I think I did good with what I had in my hand. But with my Northern Realms deck, I know what I have left in my deck when I play cards. So I know, like, when I get down to that last row, or that last one, if I know I still have a really high value card, or several that are higher than what I have in my deck, I might want to gamble it on swapping that card out for a potential higher one if I know what I have left to swap to. But right now, I have no idea what's in my deck. So.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
Hey, Jules. Yeah, this is actually simpler than Witcher 3 Gwent. Mostly because it did away with the whole... Like, there's still the 3 rows, but you can place any card on any row. You're not limited by... Like, I can't place this soldier dwarf on the infantry row. I can't only place this horse on the archery row or the artillery row. You can place them wherever you want. Okay, so this is the boost by 3. That's the awesome, gets super stronger. But it's whenever they appear, and if I play it after they've already been played, because this guy's gonna get taken out, so I want to play him later. Oh, and we got this card. Resilience, boost an ally by 7. There's no way to go wrong here. And this will need to get played sooner rather than later, because it'll boost every single time. In your hand. Oh. So it'll boost my cards before I even play them. So I want to lead with this thing, I think.
Onward,
For each spying, yeah, that's cool. For each spying enemy that appears during your turn, do 2 damage to an enemy on turn end. So if he plays spies, that sucks. After 2 turns, destroy all the other lowest units on the row and banish self on turn. That's okay. That's okay, because we have a unit that will pull him off of this row, which is wonderful. Okay, so we'll need to use it next turn for sure. Sorry, I'm making sure you guys aren't seeing my stupid desktop notifications that are popping up. Oh, he's gonna pass before. Okay. Cool. So with 1 round down. Also, hello, Nicola. Welcome. Have you ever seen Witcher 3 played? I know Nick has it. Have you seen him play it? Have you seen any Gwent? And yeah, Jules, it's more simple. I won't say it's simple, but it's definitely more simple. Okay, we got Triss Marigold and I don't know what else. Either way, I'm okay with whatever we have. Sure, let's do it. So with this deck, I need to make sure I play anything with resilience on this round to be able to take advantage of it if we go into the next round. So we'll lead with that because I know I need to play it at some point. I love the dwarven voice acting. It's amazing.
The Nordling's hatred for us will never wane.
All right, Nicola. So you've never seen any Gwent before? I'll give you the quick rundown of what this game is and how it's played, if you'd like. It's a card game, but if you've never heard it and want an explanation, let me know, and I will do my best. Also, I'm thinking of just... If he has to play a card here, and he doesn't... Just kidding. If I can get... Gonna say, if I can get a lead, I don't know what my plan is right now. Not at all. Ooh, that's a thought though. Okay, so you know how I mentioned earlier that if someone boosts a single card up like stupid high, makes it really powerful, and you have doo-doo, you can just copy that power and be fine. Right now, if I buff this guy, if he has doo-doo, he can copy it, and then I can copy it, which is awesome. Plus, this guy and all his power will stay for the next round. If I lose this one, this card's staying. That's happening.
Any last words?
And he doesn't have Roach either. You've seen him play one of these. You've probably seen Hearthstone, would be my guess. That's the only other like card game that has any sort of popular following, at least that I'm aware of. This is so nice. I love this deck.
Tear the legs from the
Oh no, that one's only when... I'm thinking of this card. This one needs to be played first, because then you add things and it boosts it.
Wise choice.
And now he's gonna try to get rid of it. So we're not gonna let that happen. We're gonna boost it by 1, and it's gonna get boosted by another 1, because this is Dwarven. All right. But yeah, Nicola, basically, you draw 10 cards, you play the cards. The goal of the game is to have a higher power score than your opponent. There's 3 rounds.
Patience is not a virtue I
Best
am
of
known
2
to
wins.
have.
And each card you can see on the right side has some specific abilities that it can do. And the combination of cards played together makes for some pretty interesting combinations. Shadowverse? Jules, I don't know if I'm familiar with that. I don't know if I've even heard of that. What is Shadowverse? Play a unit from your deck and boost it by 2 or do 13 damage. We'll do 13 damage. Because we can. I actually like having the lower power lots of Dwarven cards because that allows for this guy to get just super buff and this guy to do more work, which is cool. If he outpowers us with a card that's just like super powerful, I'll pass.
I strive above all to be just.
Or we could copy Geralt, which we're now probably going to do. Reset an ally and strengthen it by 3. Or reset an enemy and weaken it by 3. That's a really cool card. I don't care, though. We're going to play Geralt as well. Ooh. Actually, hold on. What was the last dwarf we played? This guy? I think? Yeah, I think so. We'll play this guy, and he should get a nice beefy boost. Or so I hope. Plus 8. Yeah. Alright. Cool. It's like the better Hearthstone without pay to win and also got over 20 million players. Wow.
Barbarians.
Yeah, Nicola, that's the super simplistic version. Cards can damage. They can have all different kinds of abilities that allow them to be hidden to the enemy, to be placed on the enemy rows, to do damage to the entire row, to move cards around. There's a lot of stuff to this game, to put it simply. Okay, he's got 4 cards left, and he's already played that. We're gonna move this guy up
any hooch left.
and boost it. This is fun. I love the cards that allow an effect to take place every single round. That's a good card. Gives you plus 15 if you have enough cards on the row. This right here is a perfect time. Ooh, if I have any... Oh, crap, I don't think I have any weather cards. Placing a weather card on that row would be devastating. This also is a perfect example of a great time to use that Sabrina Glyphosate card and take her out and wipe the entire row down to 6 power. Not something I'll be able to do this time around, obviously, but... Okay. I think I want more resilience cards on the board, just to be safe, rather than just trying to outright win this with brute force. We're gonna go with that, because it's a dwarf card, which will boost this guy by 1, and he'll stay here next round. So right now, we have 29 points at the start of next round, which is crazy. Jules, they're actually, he played them on the ranged row. There's actually no specificity to the cards. Like, you can place them wherever. There are some cards that boost similar types. So I've got a card that whenever a dwarf ally appears, it boosts it by 1, or boosts himself by 1. And you can see underneath there on the right, it says it's both a soldier and a dwarf. There are some cards that will, like a medic card, will heal all soldier cards. And this guy's taking advantage of my entire deck being dwarven, which is awesome. All right, we're gonna damage not Geralt, because we're gonna use Dudu to copy that 26. And bring in Roach. Ooh, this is brutal. Come on, boost Geralt, please. Please boost Geralt. Okay, smart man. Look at this even placement
coming,
here.
Coming!
And if this one card doesn't get him 30 points, 31 points, then I win. Fingers crossed.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
That's 2 for 2. All right, sweet. Oh, the weather changing cards? Yeah, so Jules, there are still weather cards in this game, but they affect things differently. So any weather card can be placed on any row, but each one has a different effect. So like the torrential rain card, again, can be placed on any row, but it will do 1 damage to 2 random units on the row each time. The biting frost card will do 2 damage to the weakest enemy on the row every round. What is it? Impenetrable fog will do 2 damage to the highest unit on the row every round. So you're not going to do damage to the entire row. There is one card I have that would have been perfect in that situation, but it's not in this deck, so I couldn't use it. Let me just show you real quick what I would have wanted. So I have this card, Sabrina Gleficig. It's a spy card, so you can place it on the enemy row, or on any of the enemy rows. And upon killing that card, it takes every single card on that row down to the lowest power card on that row. And the 3 of Sabrina Gleficig does not count. So if he had a 3 powered unit on that row, and then boosted all of his others to 37, and had like 9 of them, I could take all 9 of those down to 3 power if I played this card and destroyed it. Which is really cool. If played correctly, I've only had it work really well, like once or twice, but we're gonna keep going with Scoia'tael because I'm having entirely too much fun with this. Yeah, Doo-Doo strikes again. I'm telling you, that's a great card. Would have killed him, yeah. Doo-Doo is so
Close
good.
ranks!
Because no matter what they play, you can counter it.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
You can balance it out. Okay, now this is why I'm wanting to play this deck. I'm learning about this deck, and because I've played Northern Realms so much, or it's the deck I've played the most, I know how to better counter it, or I at least know what cards he probably has access to. Okay. I'm okay with this. We only have 1 resilience card, but we got Doo-Doo again, so we can't complain. And we can play another random bronze card. I'm okay with it. Actually, let's just randomize the bronze roll. I think that's a good card. Yeah, we'll go with that. Instead of letting it be random then, we can just let it be random now. Which is fine by me.
To arms!
All right. Nicola, if you're still there, there are different decks, and certain cards can only belong to certain decks. There's 5 different factions. I won't try to list them, or I could, but I won't bother listing them. Do 3 damage to an enemy if it's not destroyed. Boost self by 3. I could use that, but that's kind of a waste, just damaging armor. That's not going to lower his score, so we won't do that. We'll just place a little resilient defender. Anyway, there's 5 decks plus neutral cards, which make up their own deck, but you can use those in any of the other 5 decks. And right now we're using the Scoia'tael deck. SCOIA''TEO, I think is how you... I don't know if it's listed anywhere.
Right, left, right.
I can't look at what's in my deck. That's fine. All right, feel free to boost that guy up. I got Doo-Doo. And we can do damage to this guy
Scoia'tael!
without damaging armor, because there's no point. Oh, you decided to stay instead of going to Austin? Is it just because you don't feel well? Or you don't have to give me all the details, but is that your main reason? Or the spending money? Ouch. That hurt. Come here, buddy.
They used to tire my tongue about that.
Any game that has dwarves in them, I love the dwarven like accent. It's so... I don't know, it's so fun. It sounds awesome. Alright, boost an ally by 7. As long as we boost this guy less than this. Actually, I don't know why I'm making that. Okay, I don't want to use this now, because dealing 3 damage to anything, minus the armored guy, is going to kill them, which I won't get the bonus. What kind of house projects do you have to work on? I'll play this, strengthen everything.
I've never run from no one, and I'm no about to start.
Hand, deck, and on board. Okay. Just making sure that wasn't just hand and on the board. Oh, we're tied. I don't know what happens when you tie. I've never had that happen. Ooh. He's building a wine rack?
Well then,
that's awesome.
Work.
There you go, Jules. That's a weather card. There's no way to look at its effects, but I don't think, at least I don't know how to. Anyway, it's a torrential rain card, so it's going to do 1 damage to 2 random cards each round. Ooh, but we can do 3 damage to this guy without killing him.
Your kneecaps broken.
You need your kneecaps broken? That's funny. Patio furniture shopping. That sounds exciting. Alright, boost an ally by 7. It's not worth buffing this guy anymore. We did just place that guy. The place in this could be a good idea, because that's the highest dwarf in our deck. Wait, no, we placed... Oh, dang it. I was thinking we placed that guy last. I'm mistaken. Oh well, we should still be fine.
To arms!
I hope. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass. I'm up. He has to play another card, guaranteed, if he doesn't want to lose this round. And I'll have a 2-card advantage going into next round. Plus, I'll have a card that's still on the board, which that perk is just amazing. Okay. You can have this one, sir. Or man. Right. Sometimes I'm okay with losing a round. That was completely intentional. I did not have any desire to win that one. Ooh. Yes. This guy, boost a random non-spying in your hand. That guy's going down first. And of course, Dudu's gonna stay. That's fine. So right now, he has to play a card. I've seen some people do that, where they win the first one and just pass on the next one to use all their cards on the last round. But this does not appear to be that. Ooh, he's gonna pass anyway. No desire, that's what I told my girlfriend today. What, to go patio furniture shopping? I can't say I would want to either, but if it's for your own house, I could totally get it. Okay, so I didn't have to place any cards. And what did we get that round? Do 6 random allies? We're not even gonna have 6 random allies. I'm gonna swap that one out. Yes, that's good. That's a good card to get, because now we can do... Hold on, let's place this guy first.
Peace with humans? I buy that.
Boost a random one on turn end. I wonder, if this one gets boosted, I would imagine it's still gonna bring in the other 2 at 4 power, but it might. Nah, that's gotta be how it works. Do not die.
All right.
Live. Well, we'll find out, I guess. This guy's getting boosted. Ow.
We're the best regiment in the whole plowing north.
That's what I thought would happen. I really like this card because it allows you to play an additional card, which can be game-changing. We're not going to do damage to Geralt in case that's his highest card, because I want Dudu. I wish I could do a good dwarven accent. I don't know why I love them so much. That was not the best use of that card. That means he probably doesn't have the best stuff, which is good. And now I can use this card without feeling too bad about it. I'm only wasting 1 damage. I did 10 to him, 2 to the armor, and 1 to nothing. So, and this is a bad time to play this card. Had he played this earlier, this boosts everything in his deck by 1. I feel like we're gonna add insult to injury this time around.
I will not let this become a second Sodden.
Got no idea the mess you just made for yourself.
Alright, play a gold unit and boost it by 2. We shall do so. We're gonna do Triss. By playing a card this way, like if I had played Triss from my hand, it would summon in Roach, but I don't think when you play a card that summons a card from your deck, that card also summons a card from your deck. So I'm going to take Triss, who can do 5 damage, which technically equates, but it's a lower power card. So if he decides to... Just kidding, he doesn't even have doo-doo. That's a totally null argument. Never mind. If he did have a doo-doo card left, that would allow me to have a lower power card on the board. Yeah, insult to injury. Let's go.
Did you insist? Observe a master in action.
Oh, the salt.
We've hammered enough. Let's get to work.
And we can do damage to it and boost ourselves up. And look at that. We doubled his score for the last round. GG's, boys. I love this deck so much. It's awesome. PJ Salt. Oh gosh, we're gonna hit this 12 rounds 1 today, probably. Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be a thing I strive for here. I've never done that. So we'll see. That's just in 1 day. And that's after winning 6 rounds already, so. Or on top of the 6. Ooh, this is fun. Welcome everyone that just joined. Hope you guys are ready for some Gwent. We're on a three-game winning streak here. Let's hope we can keep that going. My first 3 games with the Scoia'tael deck have all been victorious. I really want to hit the 12 win streak. Hopefully we can get some more. Ooh, if we hit the 12, in doing so, we'll probably also complete our quest for the day to win 5 matches as Scoia'tael. We only need 2 more. So yeah, at a minimum, we have to. Not true. Anyway, hopefully that'll give us some iron or some ore, so we can go to the store and buy some kegs
Nothing like it worth
and get
to
some more
you
cards
to
for this
attain
awesome
sport.
deck. All right, time to get to it. All right, so we'll play this guy first, like always. Boost an ally by 7, resilience. Doo-doo is coming in clutch. I don't want 4 neutral cards though. Our bronze cards are amazing. I'll keep that in. And so is that. We'll keep that. Yeah, we'll keep that. I'm focusing less on doing damage to the other team rather than boosting my own guys up, because I have cards that really play well together for that. This one just keeps boosting everything, moving allies around, boosts them. This guy boosts an ally by 7. I have another one that boosts for every dwarf place. Like, it's very useful. Ah, he's got a crew. Whenever an ally appears, boost it by 1. If it's a machine, also give it 1. Does that mean it gets 2 if it's a machine? That guy's gotta go. Do I have anything that can do 7 damage? I don't, but we'll play this right out the gate here. Crap. Well, that's not really great. This is only gonna summon 1.
We're the best regiment in the whole flowing north.
Okay. Lesson learned, don't play that card until after you've played the ones that summon bronze cards from your deck. That makes way more sense. Learning lesson. He can only use one more ballista or trebuchet or whatever. So this guy could die if he has another ballista. So let's make sure we boost this guy up again.
He used to tire my tongue about that.
Now he can keep boosting our cards. I don't like it when you boost doo-doo, man. There's no point.
Best give up now!
Jeez. This unit has no armor, boost it by 2 and give it 2 armor on turn end. And it gets +1 for this guy. This guy's gotta go. But I don't think we have anything that can really do much about that right now. Everything is... And I got rid of the card that does damage, so there's that too. So I kind of brought this upon myself. I guess it was just in the cards. I love the music in this game, by the way. It's so nice.
As you command, Your Majesty.
Ouch. Okay, so we each have 7 cards. I don't know what I'm doing right now. We're gonna keep losing 2 every turn with that rain, which sucks.
To arms!
Ah, dang it. I was gonna say, if we had the advantage at this round, I would pass, so he'd have to use 1 more card. But that does not seem to be the case. It's okay, we'll place Resilience. Or do we want to place something... Yeah, we'll place that. Our defender. The strategy in this game, there's a lot of it. Alright, I'm gonna pass, knowing that... Will this summon copies from the graveyard? I really don't think so, but we're gonna find out. Again, I really don't think so, but... Alright, so we still have Geralt, which is a pretty strong card, and that'll bring in Roach for us, which is good. So that effectively makes Geralt a 20 card, or a 20-point card right now. And we can do damage, and we got this little guy. I kind of don't want this card anymore, because it's only gonna... There we go. Yeah, that's a much better card. This Resilience perk on the Mahakam Defender is amazing. That's 2 games back-to-back where we've won a round by not having to place a card because it's been left from the previous round, which is super useful. All right, both those boost by 7. Doo-doo's up to 4? What the heck? Okay, seeing as how we don't even have 6 cards to play, swap that out. Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. This will get up to 9. Previously, that buff would have given us 10 overall. Let's hope he doesn't just kill this guy.
Gunners are in for a world of hot.
I didn't realize Jarpenziegren had Resilience. I should have played... Well, I didn't have him earlier, but I'll start playing him earlier if I have the option to.
Water is the poison.
So the more dwarves we add, the stronger this guy gets, which is amazing. And now I can do damage to these guys without... Well, no, I should still probably wait for an unarmored unit just to do maximum damage to his score. And we've got this, which will come in clutch, hopefully. Hopefully we don't need it to come in clutch for us, but maybe we will. Alright, so that boosts every card here, every card there, and every card he has yet to play. And that's a guy we can damage, so we will. This is a gross deck, and I really like it. And it's only going to get worse when we get more cards to add to it. I'd love to have more cards with resilience. I played against someone with just half their cards had this, and you just, there's no winning because they start the next round with their whole score, and it's just so incredibly frustrating. All right, 13 damage. We'll play Geralt in hopes that he has a doo-doo.
Damn it.
And that we can doo-doo his doo-doo for our doo-doo. Yeah. Oh, so much armor. We're just gonna use this just to see what he's got. This will do the most. This will take out 9 of his health. Yeah, so that's the best card to use on. All right, he's got 3 cards left. What does he got? And I've got technically 3 as well.
Army's a waste of time for me.
Ah, good thing we're saving doo-doo. Is coming.
Enough. Let's get to work.
Resilience I don't need, but this guy will help. So this will just get us to 9. This will boost everything else by 1. Yeah, that's the card to play here.
Ah, I can't be asked.
Oh, I love this combination. What you gonna do?
Got no idea the mess you just made for yourself.
Ooh, we're gonna end with one final taunt.
Observe a master in action.
Coming.
99 to 54 with 1 card left to play. What's it gonna be? Aww. He did damage to doo-doo. Yes. That's 4. 4 in a row. Oh, I'm excited for ranked whenever we get there. Also, I don't know when we hit level 6. I didn't even pay attention to that. But we hit level 6 at some point in time. Yes. I love watching that animation. I don't know why. Damn, that deck is woo! I know, right? It's so good. All right, we're almost level 7 too, and we need one more match till we can get 64, I believe it is. Yeah, 60 for winning 1 more. And then we can go buy some kegs, probably 2. Yeah, the synergy is amazing. Everything's Dwarven, so that 1 card gets a boost every time I play any other card. If I move them around out of danger, they get boosted.
There will be no negotiation.
If I do damage to enemies, they get boosted. If I get doo-doo in my hand, oh my gosh, it's over. Like, oh my gosh. Doo-doo for the win! And 3 gold cards this time. Yes, please. Okay, I'm not gonna play this card before I play this card. I'm just not going to. Or I have 2 redraws, so I could just do it now. And that's a great card. Yarp and Zigrid. Anytime I play a dwarf, he gets, you know it, boosted. I don't know why I just put my left hand on the key. I like this game that I can play it with 1 hand, which is rare. And I actually kind of really like that. Oh, I did not realize we're playing against... This will be interesting. Resurrect or a bronze or silver special card. I try to play my cards... Well, I guess it's just a force of habit from Witcher 3. I would always try and balance my deck with theirs. Like, I try to balance each row with what they have. Because in The Witcher 3, if you played a weather effect, it applied to, you know, the artillery row on both sides. So if they got hit, I got hit too. But I wanted to make it so if I got hit, they would take damage. Janice Cranmer? Alright, alright. Let's get some Yarp and Zigrin action going here.
Oh, those scanners are in for a world of hurt.
Because this is an elf. That's the only elf card we've played. The rest is all Dwarven. And if I could keep this to an all Dwarven deck, that'd be awesome. That's another thing. For synergy's sake, I could make another Skoyatel deck that's all elf or elven, if there's a combination that works well with them. which I'm hoping I could find. That'd be nice. Okay. I just placed 8. This is going to be the best time to play this.
What's in a boot?
Because that's the strongest dwarven card we have. And that brought in Roach already. Do we have any more with resilience? One more? We'll play that as well.
Look for my axe.
Yeah.
Double hole!
Why are his at 7 without being boosted? Mahakam Defender 7? Mahakam Defender 6? His aren't even boosted. Am I missing something? It would be green if they had been given a boost. I don't know.
Elven Blarney.
3, 4, 5 damage gain that one round.
Elven Blarney.
He's got the same cards.
Elven Blarney.
If I can take out this one, that'd be awesome. But oh, I should have used it on that and then used Triss to take it out entirely.
Right.
Oh boy, okay. Okay, we have a card advantage. And that's only got 1. I'm not worried about that staying. The 14, we can copy with Dudu if that's his highest for next round. I'm thinking we'll pass, because this is a good card. These are both great cards, and so is that. I don't want to use them on a round that we might lose, so. Alright. The thing is, it's a tie, and I don't know what that does if he were to forfeit right now, or pass. Okay, we got another resilient card, which we will need because we do have a round after this. Yeah, that's good. He's gonna have to play at least one. Yeah.
This is poison.
So we'll place our resilient cards first.
Mahakam!
Please pass. No? Okay. So right now I need to get above 20, otherwise he could forfeit or pass and be fine. So I need to be playing evenly with him. So this will do 13 and 5 damage.
Strong magic.
That puts us ahead, so now he can't pass. Or he can, but it encourages him to play further, I guess would be the word for it. Or the phrase. That's more than one word. No? Looks like he's thinking about it. No, he's going.
Elven Blarney.
Okay. And I want this guy to make it to the next round. This is kind of weird playing someone with the same deck. What's in his graveyard, though? He can resurrect bronze or silver? And
there will be no negotiation.
Ooh. Jeez. Okay, this will catch us up, and Roach will set us ahead.
Let's get
No, we already used Roach. That'll tie. Crap. Well, he's continuing to play, so it doesn't matter.
This is poison.
Alright, this will only add 9. We're gonna have to use this one.
Make a dwarf to get you to a tight spot.
I think this is gonna give us the most, like it usually does.
Ah, I can't be asked.
8, 9, 10, 11. The other one would have given us 10. Or no, I think it would have given us 11 as well. Alright, is he gonna play his only card and have one? Yeah, he is. Crap. trying to think. Okay, so I could play Doo-Doo and obviously win this round. Or I could play the dwarves, which might be able to... No, because our only card that benefits other dwarves being on the board is dead.
Fight?
Oh, but that ties us. I didn't math properly. What happens if we pass? Do I try it? Should I try passing and seeing what happens? For science. I might end up losing this one, but for science. Oh. Well, okay. I'm glad we found that out the hard way. Whoa. We got a card? That was a rough way to go. It's okay though. I don't mind. Like I said, for science. All right, I'll be right back real quick. I need to grab a drink of water. And yeah, give me just 1 sec. All right. Sorry about that. All right, we'll do one more. At least one more. I got about 45-ish minutes, 45 minutes, hour-ish left. I don't know if I'll stream that whole time. I'm having a blast right now, so I probably will. I just had to grab a refill. I try to be quick when I'm on stream. I don't like sitting there on the I'll be right back screen for a while. You know, for me personally, if I join a stream and I see that they're not there, I'll pretty quickly move on to the next one. Okay. There's really not a lot of swapping in this deck. Like, if I get any card combination, it's pretty golden. Minus these volunteers. I'll swap them out, but looks great. Let's do it. I probably could have swapped someone for someone a little stronger, but ooh, no, we'll hang on to that guy in case we get Yarpen Zigrin. And thank you, Jules. I appreciate it. I wish that had gone better, but now I know for next time. Ouch! He's gonna have another one of those. I can almost guarantee it. I can very much see us passing and surrendering this round. He's gonna play another one? No, he's not. But that does match him.
Slaughter them to a man!
This might be difficult. And he's going to target that with something strong and kill it, it's looking like. Or he's learning what it does. I do that too. Oh boy. What is that? Increase the damage dealt by biting frost on the opposite row by 1. So now this is 3 damage every time. No thanks. Place this guy down just because it's helpful.
Ah, I can't be asked.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a tough matchup. Some decks are better against others. Northern Realm seems to be pretty good against Monster. I don't know how good Scoia'tael is going to be against Monster. We are going to find out, though. But they have a lot of cards that place down weather effects. That was a waste because he could have done that to 3 enemies, not just 2.
Elven blarney.
And I hope he doesn't have an impenetrable fog card either, because 1, that's going to suck on our end, and 2, this guy's going to go up by 1 every single turn. Which is... Yep, and there's the second one. And it does 3 damage now. I'm going to pass, so he has to play another card. Because I'm not going to deal with this. It just gets pretty nasty, pretty fast. Every card I now have to play on this row, and then he can target them with spells and junk. No thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to be better about drinking more water while I stream. I've noticed at the end of some of my streams, I'm like talking the whole time, and my throat ends up being sore. I think if I just drink more water, I'll be fine, and therefore I can stream longer. And I think you guys might enjoy that. Or at least some of you might. I haven't given that any thought yet, Nicola. Once I'm done here, I'm going to go for a run and cook dinner. And probably not. I have work at 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I doubt I'll be doing much else in the way of streaming this evening. Maybe, though. I wouldn't count on it. I'm going to go ahead and say no for now. If it happens, then great, but I really doubt I will. I think it's how I'll probably be in bed in the next 4 or 5 hours, and I'll be doing this for the next hour, running, showering, eating dinner, and just relaxing. That's like 3 of those, or another 2. I wasn't really paying attention. I guess we're fine with our cards, though. I feel like this is more fun to watch when it's in ranked and there's like stakes. There's something on the line. Ooh, what is this? Brewis, Wispus, and Weavus. Or Weavess. Summons Brewis and Wispus to this row. Summons Wispus and Weavus to this row. Summons Brewis and Weavus to this row. So if you have any of those cards, it plays the other 2. That's kind of nice. What do we want to do now? I guess we'll do this, because we're going to be playing catch-up this round.
The legs from the Bahukis!
The Bahukis? Please don't pass. Please keep playing cards. If he passes, then I have to use a higher value card than I want to use to catch up. And I don't want to do that, obviously.
Let's get this over with.
I'm not sure yet, Felipe. I have not given that any thought either. I've got some... I'm trying to finish off what I've got in the freezer right now. I've got some hamburger patties, so I might make myself a burger. I don't know what in the way of sides, if anything. Maybe a salad. A burger and a salad? Not the greatest combination that there ever was, but... I might.
Attack!
Something lighter, since I'll be eating probably like right as I get back from my run, so... I also started a pack of off-brand white strips the other day, and I need to make sure I do that at some point. I've been terrible about remembering to do that. Felipe, what time are you planning on heading to bed? Isn't it? It's getting pretty late for you, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how late you normally stay up, but... Last night... Whoa, what the heck was that? Look at 3 bronze units from your opponent's deck, consume 1... then boost itself. What? It just ate one of my cards. Yeah, this is the difference between a monster deck and a regular deck. He has 23 cards left in his deck. I have 12. That is nuts. This guy is just going all out right now.
Can dwarves fight?
I don't know why.
The fish pissing lakes.
If I was him, I would have passed a while ago, but... Maybe he's going for the win on round 2 here. I don't think that's necessary or a good strategy, but Yeah, he's trying here. Ah, dang it. Okay, boost 6 random allies by 2. We need 1 more for that to be useful.
Everything all right?
Okay, this is gonna damage the highest. I think impenetrable fog does. But this guy's staying for the next round. So let's make him beefy. We don't have a doo-doo though. And I don't know if he does. Because anyone can use that card. White strips? Do you not know what those are? White strips, they're like... It's a teeth whitening thing. They're basically little plastic strips that you put on your teeth. And yeah. Like, this is probably isn't showing up super great on stream. You fold it back behind your teeth and you just let them sit on your teeth. It's kind of like a retainer, but not. You mold it around your teeth. What sounds? Am I making sounds like that? I don't know what's going on. My sleep schedule's pretty bad. 4 hours to function and 7 is a luxury. I do not envy you. Did he take out a card? He took out one of our cards. Ooh, we can salvage a card here. Come over here, big boy. Get stronger and get safer. Oh, he's gonna... Dang it, he's gonna kill this card this round. I was gonna boost it and save it for another round. That's no big deal, though, if he keeps playing his cards. Which it looks like he's going to. 2 can play that game. Actually, no, I probably want it... Because we're gonna lose these 2. I probably want to wait till I get it on one of these rows. So it's not gonna be immediately lost. Clear hazards on its row. Okay. And this will boost everything by 6, or by 2, sorry. So that'll give us 12. So that'll put us at 66. And then drop down that... Jeez, so we'll only be at 56. Sorry, 64. Math. If we play this card. So we'll do this first.
Mahakam wasn't built in a day.
That's a good card. That is a winning card right there.
If I must.
Oh, are you kidding me? And we still have to... Jeez. Okay. Here we are again with the hoping the last straw is a good card. Wait, when you start school, you would go at midnight? Oh, go to bed at midnight. Can I redraw this, please, for something better? We have to play first. Not that there's any difference, but if he does any damage on his card, he's able to do damage to me.
Double hollow!
It just comes down to the luck of the draw at that point. That's a... Woo, that was tough. GG, though. We won 1 round, though. That puts us at 11, so we just need to win 1 more round till we get our daily done. Or our second of 2 dailies done. I'm thinking I want to get 1 more win, and we'll call it there. 1 more win with the Scoia'tael deck. It could take an hour, it could take 1 more game. But I want those wins so we can get chests or kegs and open cards.
We've hammered enough. Let's get to work.
He's level 8, I'm level 6. That doesn't seem fair. But we got doo-doo, so that's a win. And let's see if we can't get another 2 of those. That's fine. That's fine by me. We'll lead with Vrihed Dragoon. Or Vrihed? How would you guys say that? I don't know.
Mahakam!
Yeah, frozen patties for the burgers, but yes, burgers nonetheless.
Onward,
or burger nonetheless. And I do it on my stove. We don't have a grill here. Or we do have a grill, but it's at the clubhouse. I live at an apartment, so it's at the clubhouse. And it only takes charcoal. We don't have gas grills, which is dumb, in my opinion. See, I need to get more of these guys. Those are beautiful, and that they stay there. And it's lovely.
Any yous want a good look at the axe?
Any yous want a good look at the axe? Oh, I have a grill pan. I have a grill pan. There's frying pans with the little ridges on the bottom, right? I don't has cook. But teach me the knowledges. I'm pretty sure that's a grill pan. Yeah, I've got a grill pan. It's definitely bigger than what I need for just a patty, but it does the job, and I like it. I'm not paying attention. He killed. What a jerk! Just out of spite, it makes me want to play one of these.
Don't like the look of this. Ha ha! Leave it to us.
That's frustrating. All right, now we can just go boosting things up, but grill pans are OP. For crunchy crusts? What, like making a panini? Or the best grilled cheese you've ever had?
Broken.
I think mine's... It's probably like 12 by 12. I don't know. And I don't even use a grill pan for burgers. I just use just a basic frying pan. I'm not super fancy. Plus, it's easier to wash a normal frying pan, and I'm entirely too lazy when it comes to cooking and doing dishes that I will try to do things in as few receptacles as possible to make as few dishes as possible.
Everything all right?
I will do me. I will do me. Ascend to metric units, boys. Yeah, I don't know why the states use imperial units. It makes no sense to me. I think it's stupid. Thank you for buffing that guy to 13, though. I'll gladly take him out and not let you use him next round. Now I don't feel like I'm wasting that card. I don't know why I have the feeling that I have the upper hand here. It's pretty evenly matched, but I have the feeling that I do.
Oi! Hey there! Come here!
And because of that, I kind of want to surrender here. Boost the unit in your hand by 3. Because we'll have a 2-card advantage again, and I like having that 2-card advantage. So we shall pass. See what he does. He can take out whatever the heck he wants on my side. Interesting. Okay. Not what I would have done. But then again, I don't really know what I'm doing, so... Props to him. I did not expect that.
Another mistake.
Did he mean to do that?
Rookie mistake.
Double hole!
I'll feed you to the
totally
crows!
Agree. Well, Felipe, that doesn't work at all. Well, I guess you would need to weigh each different ingredient, but 4 ounces of something is the same no matter what that something is. Whereas 4 grams of something is not the same from ingredient to ingredient. So in the kitchen, you'd need a scale, which you might have over there. I don't know.
Not bad at all. Never had your kneecaps
and just measure everything out. But that's not how we do it here. 1 cup of almonds. What about it?
Ugh, devil, litter it all.
That is volume. Okay, so we just placed... This guy was at 6 and now he's boosted to 9. Am I gonna get a... Let's try this. See if this guy goes up by 6 or by 9.
Ugh, devil.
Goes up by the base. Okay. That's good to know. But this is our going ham round. We're gonna try to win this one.
Insist.
Ah, okay. So we can doo-doo his doo-doo. I like it.
Spars Paraplon Lort.
That's not English, by the way, if you're trying to understand what Trish just said there. Ooh. It hurts. Okay, what other gold cards do we have? The boost 5 random allies? No, Geralt. And boost it by 2? Heck yes, please! Heck yes, please! Heck yes and yes, please! I like it. Heck yes, please. Ah, okay. That makes sense, but dense almond or not so dense almond, if you're trying to cover something in almond, like, slivers. Doesn't matter how dense those slivers are, it matters how large they are. Not density, and in that case, volume would make more sense.
Water is a poison.
Water is a poison? What? Kitchen weighty things? Not kitchen weighty thingies, just kitchen weighty things. Oh, this guy is going down right here and right now. Let's go.
Enough. Let's get to work.
Yes, please. With all of our dwarves.
I've never run from no one, and I'm no about to start.
But he's got who knows what cards in his deck still. Look at that massive deck, 25 still. I have 8 in mine. He needs to scale the fat back, Felipe. I've done more than he has. You should be proud of me. Scales, that's their name.
Nothing
yes,
like a
kitchen
dwarf
scales.
to get you into a tight spot. Elven Blarney.
Ooh, he tied with that. Not that it matters. I'm gonna doo-doo you doo-doo.
Coming! Coming! Not bad.
Doo-doo
Bad at
coming
all.
in clutch. And that's the quest completed. Heck yes. Hopefully we got some ore for that. I don't really cook too often, so I don't even do any of that. Oh my gosh, who's gonna play so much that they're gonna win that many? 75 ore. That should be enough. I already know my schedule. I work a split shift on Saturday, and in between those shifts, I'm recording Sunday's video. So Saturday's out for me, and then on Sunday, we've been invited to the Barrowitz for a pool party, and I think I'm going to that. If you're going to that, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I don't know. I'll text you or Discord you or something. Okay, 275 ore. I also need to figure out what the heck I do with scraps and meteorite powder, or whatever the heck it's called. Trinkets, rewards, shop. So the meteorite powder, I don't know what transmuting cards does.
Human in shop.
I have no idea. Scraps and powder are used to craft cards. Create and tweak your... Did it say decks or cards? Can I do that from here, maybe? No, those are just new cards. Mill spare cards? Are you sure you want to mill spare cards? No, that means get rid of them. No, thank you. I don't want scraps. You can mill your excess cards to get the ones you actually want. Should I be doing that? Milling cards? Are they excess like I don't need them? Or they're excess as in I have duplicates and could use them? But I'm gonna guess they're just excess cards that like exceed my collection and I have no use hanging on to. I don't know. You've never played this though, right, Felipe? It might work similar to other games, but I don't know if that's exactly how that works. It only did it excess beyond the playability level. Yeah, that would make sense, because I hit mill cards, and there's only a couple that we can get rid of. We're gonna do it. I don't even know what scraps do yet, though. Or I know what they do, but how do you craft cards? Create and tweak your decks. Change your avatar title and more. Rewards. Purchase cards to build better decks. Yeah, I don't know how it works here either. But we can buy 2 kegs and get some new cards.
Shoop, want see what wow inside?
Let's see what wow inside.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Alright, deal 1 damage to 3 units. That's actually a pretty good card for that deck.
Goody!
Deal 3 damage to an enemy. If spying, deal 6 damage instead. Another one of these. If we played 2 of those simultaneously, that could get pretty nasty pretty fast. And then a Drowner. Move an enemy to the row opposite this unit and deal 2 damage to it. If the row is under a hazard, deal 4 damage instead. So this is the opposite of what I have. They can move enemies into danger instead of out of it. That's kind of cool. And for our last card, we get... Choose a different bronze ally and play a copy of it from your deck. No thanks. That doesn't sound super useful. Every 2 turns, if damaged, heal self and strengthen by 2 on turn start. That sounds good. It's not for a deck I have, but I'm going to focus on building my decks first by getting one of everything in all decks. Unless it's just absolutely amazing and I need more of it right then and there. Okay. Two Scoia'tael cards. Uncreate Blacksmith, strengthen an ally by 2 and give it 2 armor.
Wow!
Swap a card and boost self by its base power. That's kind of nice. So you place a card down that has 6, you place this card in place of that, and this becomes 11. That would be cool.
Nice.
War Dancer, whenever you swap a unit, whenever you swap this unit, play it automatically on a random row. Those go hand in hand, but these also seem much more... I might eventually build an Elven deck, like I said, for Scoia'tael. I want to focus on the Dwarven side of things right now, because right now that's what's carrying us, like, a lot. Seleno Harpy. Spawn 2 Harpy eggs to the left of this unit. Those spawn with just 1 health each. And then this Dwarven Agitator. Spawn a default copy of a random different bronze dwarf from your deck. But I could just swap this card for a bronze card in our deck. Or if I were to get this card when I drew it, I could swap this card for something else, have a chance of it being a silver or a gold card. Right now, this just guarantees it'll be another bronze card. This also gives 1 additional power, which is not super useful. But it gives us options. Spawn a default copy. I think spawn, like, creates it. I don't need to have it, but as long as it's in my deck, I can create another of that card. Which could be useful. We'll get this, and we'll try it once at some point.
Human
70 bucks for 60k. That is crazy. Okay, how the heck do I use my scraps? I know I can... If I go to my collections and go to my deck builder, I know it shows the transmute option on cards. Transmute minus 400 on some of these. These are 100 down here for the bronze ones, it looks like. Bronze are 100. Silver are... Just kidding, it's not consistent. 100 is the cheapest, though. We only have 45. But scraps. What do we do with scraps? I don't know. Oh, we can't, like, accept it or complete it or something? Whew. Okay. I know I said that was going to be it. I'm going to do one more match, and this one's going to be kind of weird. We're going to do one from the arena. This, like I said before, the goal is to win 9 before you lose 3. I've won 2, and I've lost 1 already. But you can see this, we have 10 gold cards, 11 silver, and 5 bronze. And this just allows you to play random cards from the entirety of all the decks. And I hope you win. I did one of these earlier today and I won it. I'm going to do another one here and hope we win this one as well. If we don't though, or if we do, this is going to be the last game for this stream. So I need to get out there and get running. I've been a vegetable today and I need to change that. Alright.
Oh, my beauteous Calanthe.
See, this is one thing I don't like about this. I'm level 6, this guy's level 29. Not like he has access to any additional cards, but create any non-leader gold unit. Play a bronze or silver special card, then draw a card. Create bronze or silver Northern Realms card. Have the power of all bronze and silver units on a row. That sounds useful. That sounds very useful. I don't like this guy though, that's pretty useless. Boost self by 1 for each damage or cursed ally. As we take damage. Resurrect a bronze or silver Draconid. Which isn't super useful, because we don't have bronze or silver Draconids. Golden Froth, I don't know what that does. But let's call that good. This is gonna be weird. Just letting you know. I don't know what half these cards do. We're going to be reading as we go. But this guy might not either. Then again, he's incredibly out-leveled. Or I am incredibly out-leveled by him. Oh, you can mute the stuff that they say? That's kind of funny. Alright, let's start by placing... I don't know. We don't have any, like, base power or anything. It's all, like,
the courage to fight the Valkyries, eh?
So if anyone takes damage...
Burn!
Whoa. No ability, cow. Spawns 2 cows on each side of this unit. That's kind of funny. Okay, consume a bronze or silver from either graveyard. Nothing's in the graveyard yet. Create a card? Sure. We'll have to create something. Boost self by 3 for each Geralt, Yennefer, Triss, and Zoltan card in your starting deck. I don't think we have any of those. Spawn Hemdall and a random row on this unit's side. I don't know what that does, but... that sounds... it's a gold 1 power spy card. Sounds like it could be useful. I don't know what that does. But now I need to find a way to kill it. Ah, perfect. Spawn a unicorn that boosts all other units by 2. Or spawn a Chironex that deals 2 damage to all other units. So basically that's a card that if you have more cards on the deck, you want to boost. If they have more cards on the deck, or on the board, you want to do damage to them. And that's going to happen right here, right now, unless he boosts the crap out of that thing. Which I don't know what he just swapped that for. Okay. Cool. This is the one that does damage to everything. Do 2 damage to all of the units. This should hopefully be a big play here.
Observe a master in action.
What? That is not what I wanted to happen.
Thanks.
What? No! How?
Well, that happened. Yeah, it's not. Not a good note to end on for you, Jules. I know I need to win this one. And I actually won the last one, which I said I was going to win and then stop. Have a good night, though, Jules. Good night, honeys. Take care, sleep well. I feel really dumb right now. I'm probably just going to pass this round and end that, seeing as how we just boosted it. Oh, gosh. What did I do? I guess that's only useful if you're getting destroyed. You can take them down to 20 power. That's insane. I did not know what that did. Okay, let's hope this goes better. We have a lot of gold cards in our deck, which is kind of weird. What's that? Deal 8 damage to a non-monster unit? That's a lot of damage. And we just got this. On turn end, strengthen the unit to the left by 1 and deal 1 damage to the unit to the right. That's fine. Yeah. That'll be good. If we place it to the right of any card, it'll just boost it. And just don't place anything to the left of it. Or to the right of it. It said, like, buy your ticket when I entered, Felipe, but it didn't tell me what it consumed, if anything. So, I really don't know. Spawn. I don't know what's... Then draw a card?
My studies are more important than this.
Oh, I can't draw and play a card? Oh, but I... Okay, that's a good card. Sheila de Tanserville? I only know how to say some of these names from the actual game. I would have no idea what I'm saying for half of these. Okay, now it's a fight to the death. I have 1 card less than he does, and that's even with the one I grabbed. I don't think this is useful. I'm not gonna have a Draconid to... Oh, that's a crap card too. That'll be our first one we play if we need to. This one should be able to consume and boost by half its power. The boost by... Or no, boost by its power. That's useful. Okay. It's our last game for the stream. I really want to win it. Also, I like how Arena has, like, the scratch marks on the board here. It's kind of cool.
See me smiling. I'm dead serious.
Play the top 2 cards from your deck. That is a really good actual gold spy card, unlike the one I had. It's just top 2, though. It doesn't matter what it is. Deal 7 damage to an enemy on a row with less than 4 units. That's a cool card. Alright. No, nothing has armor yet. Deal 8 damage. We'll do this.
We'll follow you always! Into the fire!
Into the fire. Okay. This is a little bit slower gameplay. I feel like it takes a little bit more thought.
Oh, my lumbago is acting up.
My what is acting up? Draw a card from both decks, keep 1, and give the other to your opponent. Toggle a unit's spying status. So we could make this guy not into a spy? What is that? Status. Oh, wait, just kidding. So we could turn one of these into a spy? But what does that do for us? Probably nothing?
No door is closed to me.
I don't know why that helps. I don't think it does, but we did it. Destroy the highest units on an enemy row if that row has a total of 25 or more. I feel like that's going to be a card that's going to come in clutch here.
Your mom ever squirted you out.
What does this do? If you're losing by more than 25 on turn start. So I'm going to botchling to this row. I don't think that does much. botching.
Remember what I taught you.
I don't know what's going on, guys. I really don't. There are so many different cards in this deck. I don't know what I'm doing. But we're doing okay? Kinda? We're a turn ahead? There's just so much reading of the cards between each move.
Right-head Sparley!
God, these gold cards that have 2 power freak me out. Choose one. Play a bronze or silver special card from your deck. So after X number of turns or upon meeting some sort of criteria, this card's going to flip over and do something. I don't know what that something is. But it's going to be scary. It's not upon playing a card on the same row.
My studies are more important than this.
What was that? Deals 6 damage to the enemy units at the end, or at the units at the end of the enemy row. That's deadly. It does 12 damage. And just took out. Jeez. Alright, let's get this guy nice and beefy. Slowly but surely. There's just something terrifying about playing this, because I don't know what any of these could be. These could all be gold cards and just destroy me. Then again, all I have are gold and silver cards. He had 2 of those? How? Nothing has armor either, so that doesn't help. What does Golden Froth do? Ah, apply a boon to an allied row that boosts 2 random units by 1 on turn start. Ah. So we'll do that and see if we can't start beefing these guys up. We'll place Golden Froth down here and slowly get these guys up. Maybe, hopefully.
Sometimes I've had about enough.
It's literally just beer. That's great. And I like that
the time of the white
weather
frost
effect that
and
also
white
gives
light is nigh.
at the start of my turn. Is he gonna boost anything? No? Still, nothing has armor. This is still a useless card to me.
Any lost words?
Okay, we don't have that many turns left, so some of these aren't going to be incredibly useful. Honestly, this is probably our best bet. Oh, crap. I need Biting Frost in my deck to be able to play it. I don't have a Biting Frost in my deck. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Hey, this is where knowing the decks comes in handy. I should have not done that. I should have played the 10 power card and done damage to an enemy and boosted myself. That would have been a much better play.
There is no good nor evil, only pain.
Oh, did that say? Oh, highest power, highest.
I don't like the look of this.
Are resolved randomly.
That was actually rather impressive. Congratulations.
So right now, the highest unit on a row that's above 25 is only of 7 power. That really doesn't help much playing Igni. And armor does nothing right now for us, so...
Nasty business, that.
Oh, this card had armor. Just kidding. I didn't see that. But armor doesn't contribute to your total, but that, consuming it does, so... Alright, he's got 3 cards left to play, and I have 1. So we got a 30-point lead. For now.
They don't like you.
Okay, a bear. That's 11. That's more points I can remove instead of 10. Actually, that's the only one we can remove.
Damn it.
That's cool. It just deletes it.
Lads, time to discuss this is later.
That was actually rather impressive. Congratulations.
Holy crap. That did not end well. That's fun though. And a good way to learn the cards in this game. And with that, we hit level 7. And that's a great place to stop. Oh, just kidding. We got a keg. We got to go open that real quick. Yeah, that changed real quick. That's what gold cards can do, man. Especially ones I've never seen before. Holy crap. Can I just click this and open? No, I got to go to the shop. All right. Let's see what cards we got.
Customer
not
right
that.
always.
Open my keg. I don't know. I also don't know why this troll is covered in them. He's got them literally dangling off his body. Expired ale. Deals 6 damage to the highest enemy on each row. That's not bad. That does 18 damage. How gigantic are these cards? I don't know, dude. They're pretty big cards, though. Some of them are pretty big cards. I don't know if you can earn... I guess you could still earn gold cards this way. I don't know how, but... Swap a card? I don't... Spawn 3 peasants on a row? But what do peasants do for us? They look dwarven in nature, though. But we're going to try that. I don't know if that's the good call, or the right call, but we're doing it.
Prices for
yeah, that is a good card. 18 damage. I'm going to swap that real quick before I forget. We've got one that does 13 damage, I think. Currently. Yeah, the Manticore Venom deal 13 damage. Although that can be really useful for taking out... Okay, so that does 13. This boosts us by 12. We're actually going to swap out Petrie's Filter and get that diseased or expired ale. That looks disgusting. There's flies eating it. It's green. Deals 6 damage to the highest enemy on each row. That's also going to be fairly situational, but most people spread their units across multiple rows. That could come in handy. Although there are cards that let you see a select few cards of the opponent's hand. So if they were to spy on my hand and see that I had that card, then they could play all their units on one row. So that kind of sucks, but... Alright. That's where we're going to end it for today, actually. I've been at this for almost 3 hours now. That was a grind. But we got to level 7. We were 5 when we started. We opened up 3 card kegs. Got a quest done. We're almost at another quest. I'm feeling like I'm going to want to stream more of this. This was really fun. And having people to talk to while playing made it more fun. I hope you guys liked watching. And I hope you learned a little bit about the game. If this was your first time seeing anything Gwent related, get some sleep, Felipe. Good night to you as well. I'm going to go for a run and grab some dinner. And yeah, I will not be streaming again later tonight. I need to take a break from my computer for a little bit. But thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video and or stream. And until then, as always, take care.